Impromptu. I don't have no plan, no theme. We just getting into it. 222 is on the clock. So y'all could be seeing them numbers. I normally don't even pay attention to my clock like that. So when I do, you know, I take it as a sign that maybe this reading could be something that you could resonate with. Even if you just get one little message off of it, then it's something that Spirit wants you to see. Okay? So we're going to see what energy comes out here. All right. I got my crystals supercharged up with my oils. All right, guys. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you're enjoying the week so far. Okay. If Christmas is driving you crazy, take your little breather, a little woosah. You know, what I just say, little woosah. Cleanse, child. Cleanse. Get all them people's energy up off you, all rubbing all up on your shoulders and elbows, up in the Targets and the Walmarts and shit. Get them up off you. Get your family and all the pressures up off you. All right? I don't know. I feel like I need to say that. Somebody needed to hear that. But somebody is going through it, okay? Because really what it's about is not about all that damn money spent and them gifts and stuff. It's about togetherness and love, family, the shit you can't pay for, the shit that money could never, ever, ever buy. Okay? That's what it's all about. And let's not lose sight of that, because thinking about that dollar bill, I'm telling you, it's going to stress you out. All right? Don't let it. All right. Let's see what Spirit got for us. What's going on, Spirit? Talk to us today. Pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode at the bottom of the deck. Ulterior motives, hiding something. Scent, the smell of someone else on them. Ooh, Lord. Cheaters, got busted in public. Ooh, Lord. History, past, happened. And finally, this was the last one that came out. Reunited, twin flames, finally back together. So you could have a twin flame, all right? You could have a twin flame. You guys got disconnected at some point, which normally is what happens with twin flames. That's how you typically know you even have a twin flame, is if y'all break up or you separate or you just, you know, just go silent. You don't hear anything for an amount of time. How long, you know, however long is different for everybody. But you got disconnected from this person. And I feel like they might have gone back to somebody that they shouldn't have gone back to, you know, which a lot of times twin flames have those past life soulmates or karmic soulmates that they're hard to walk away from. The Empress, she just flew out at me. Okay, so this could be you. This could be you. And this is how this person sees you. Okay, they feel like you really... I mean, you check off all the boxes. It's like what every man would want. Okay, I really do feel like you're very beautiful. You could have like brown hair or like a reddish hair like that, like auburn. You kind of rocking the red, the brown. You know, it's kind of giving like copper, Ice Spice a little bit, you know. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so good karma. All right, things working out in your favor here. Okay, so this person coming back to you could be your karma here. Okay. I feel like this person could have stayed with somebody, but there was whoever they were with or whoever they decided to finally part from, they stepped out on them. Okay, they found out that they was cheating and they got busted, baby, somewhere, somehow, to the tower. Yeah, and I really do feel like this was a big explosion here. Okay. Queen of Wands and the High Priestess showing itself. There is some women, other feminine energies here, but I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling the vibe. Yeah, because I see the Eight of Pentacles, right? I mean, the Eight of Cups, and then I see the High Priestess. Yeah. So I'm feeling like what happened here is this person was dealing with somebody that always was just never really satisfied. You know what I mean? But they acted like they did. You know, I feel like this person liked to say they was going to the gym a lot. They had a gym buddy, something about a gym buddy, you know, because they were not happy. They were discontent with your twin flame, which was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? You're the only one that's supposed to be for them, baby. So it don't even fucking matter, you know, but yeah, it was always like they had some type of favorite buddy or something like that. And they told you not to worry about it. I mean, what told your twin flame not to worry about it? Or you could be the twin flame. You know what I mean? You could, I could be talking about this Empress could be, you know, your girl or whatever, you know, your wife to be, whatever. But yeah, but I'm definitely feeling like now we're getting in a place whether you now are united with your twin flame or not is getting very, very close. But with this history here, separating the reunited and the cheaters, this is definitely something that happened in the past, okay? And it's something that you're now over. But I feel like Spirit is showing this because I feel like this taught you something, okay? And I feel like it was time to stop doing things for show. This is just what I'm getting here. You know, is a lot of just doing it for the image and not doing what you knew in your heart, you know, was better for you. Okay. And I feel like, you know, it was a little scary meeting somebody like the Empress when you did meet this girl, or when your twin flame met you. It was scary for your twin flame to encounter your energy because they were not used to being themselves. Yeah, and with this Four of Cups and all of this, I feel like this is the energy that your twin flame was in when y'all met, Empress. Okay, I'm just going to point it at one person because if I keep flip-flopping it, I'm going to get confused. So I feel like this was the energy, all right? I feel like they were still hurt by this person when y'all met, okay? And I feel like they did get back with this other individual here at that time, but they weren't ready. You know what I mean? They weren't ready to accept and appreciate all of the energy that you were coming with. And you could have even graduated some. You know what I mean? With that Queen of Wands showing itself, you could have been in Queen of Wands energy where you were very confident, but there were still some things that you needed to work on as well before you became the Empress. Okay? I'm really feeling that. But I'm feeling like, yeah, this person was in a state of grief and sadness here. And just, I don't really feel like they had the healthiest outlook on love. I felt like when they met you, they weren't expecting to have their feelings riled up the way that they were. I'm feeling like your twin flame could have been in a bit of player energy because they weren't trying to face the fact that who they thought they wanted didn't seem to really want them as much. And they were willing to accept less than what they deserve. And I feel like now, because you guys have united, I'm feeling like there's something in them that understands what they deserve and they know that it's you. Okay? I feel like they know that it's you. So, and I feel like this is going to be something where they, you know, they're just going to drop everything and be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. And I'm going to work on myself. I'm not going to be with this bitch anymore. Like, literally. Yeah. And they left their ass out in the cold. Okay. I got the Page of Cups here. And this person could love to come in with, you know, some type of apology. You know what I mean? You could have even... I feel like you energetically left this person out in the cold too, just because you felt that it's something. I want to put these two up against each other here for some reason. And I feel like it's because this is what this person was offering you at the time. Just flirtation, you know, well, your twin flame. This is what your twin was offering at the time. Just very, you know, playful, flirty energy, but not much more than that. But that was because, you know, this is how they felt. They didn't feel really good about themselves, honey. And it was because of this person here. It's because of this lady right here that they were still wrapped up in. You know, they still had not healed from this situation. And, you know, it's not to say that they were together and he was cheating and talking to you. It could have been like an on and off situation. All right. And they just happened to be off. You know, I felt like at the time he was saving his heart for this person subconsciously, even if they didn't even realize it. You know, I felt like that's what he was like doing. It's like, you know, well, I'm not going to get my heart wrapped up in anybody else, because really he did not have the capacity to do that. His heart was still too heavy about this situation, you know. But I feel like once this person got busted doing their dirt right in this person's face, it could have been like even over the phone, because got busted in public doesn't necessarily have to mean, oh, they got busted at the Walmart. It could really just mean that it was like 1000% exposed in their face, like hidden text messages, anything like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, you can't get any more done than this, honey. Look at this beautiful shit right here. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. He left this person. And I mean, and wrapped that shit right on up, didn't he? Okay? And even with this, I'm feeling like, you know, this is also the energy of this twin flame seeing you on the World Wide Web. You know what I mean? On some type of social media, and they want to come in with an offer towards you, because this is how you present yourself as well. But I also see this spread as, you know, ending this and starting something new with you. Okay. And look at what that is. That's the last pentacle to your 9, baby. That's the 10 of Pentacles. So this person wants to come in and really settle down with you and commit and start a family and all of this with you. Like, it's like this person found new room and energy and excitement about starting a new love cycle. And you're like the only woman that he could even be excited about doing something like that with. So that's why you're sitting here like this, the Empress, and he sees all of your great qualities that any potential husband would love in a wife. You know what I mean? Any man would love in a woman, you know? You just got it all. You just have it all. I feel like you're very healing too to this person. You could have really even tried to help. You know, it's like you could have sensed something in him that was still kind of closed off, you know? Because I feel like you really did establish some type of bond when you talked, you know? Yeah. That Knight of Swords, yeah. And I feel like this person is going to come in right when it's time to cash in on your good karma. If they're not here already, they will be. Because look, look at that. Look at that. Pressure cooker ready to explode. Come together. Reconciliation. There's a reconciliation afoot. Chill. Okay. And that's why I think that is not quite here yet. Just because it's like they can't hold it in. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be this energy at the bottom of the deck like this of my oracle if this person had already been here. You know what I mean? But the energy is telling that it's on its way. Okay. It's because you're working on yourself, you know, and you're mastering something about yourself. You could be starting that one thing that Spirit has been telling you to start doing. Okay. And that right there is got you in your Queen of Wands energy, which gives you all 4 queens, the Empress. Okay. Queen of Pentacles here. With the 8 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, there's something here that you're actually now you're moving within your purpose. So now this person can now join you. You had to get to your like spiritual path. You had to start walking on it rather than working your way to walking on it. You get what I'm saying? So now that you're where you're supposed to be and you know what you're supposed to be doing and you've accepted it, and now you're working on it, it's like you've now opened up the door. You've opened that portal to now ushering in your twin flame, your spouse here. Yeah, look at the Emperor back there. All right, so what is this Empress? Let's get into this. What is this Empress? The Sun. Yes. It's like, I feel like this person finds you so peaceful. You don't let too many things bother you. You just seem to be a breath of fresh air to this person. And I feel like it's something that this person really, really just, they want that around them. They want to be able to just have that around them and wake up to it every day. Like, seriously. Ah, the Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, with this Ace of Swords and the Sun, this person had a revelation about you. And just said, God damn it, this is my woman right here. This is my woman. Look at her. Look at her. I almost done fucked this up. I don't know why I heard somebody say that. But I really, because, and the fact that I said that is really telling me one thing. And it's telling me that you're going to accept this person in. Which, I mean, obviously, you know, with the reunited here. If you weren't, then that wouldn't be there. I would see some rejection energy, but I don't see that. All right. So let me get one more spirit just to feel the energy here. And we're going to close out. The Moon. Okay. Yeah. So there's going to be something exposed here. The Moon in reverse popped out just like this, baby. The Moon in reverse. So this person might want to tell you about this thing that happened back here and why they left. Okay. But I want you to have an open heart and receive this person. Okay. Because it's very important. This Empress energy is very important to hold that and to make that, like, just surround yourself in it and just keep that inside you and completely embody it. And don't forget to do that. You know what I mean? Because it can get hard. You know what I mean? Your ego can step in the way and be upset about this person leaving. And, oh, you know, you hear some news about, oh, you went back to somebody. You know, this person had a journey just like you. But this person is coming in and being vulnerable with you. And it's important, you know, Spirit wants you to really, really hear this person out, you know, and lead with your good Empress energy. And don't make them feel shut out or judged. Okay, because trust me, they're not going to do it to you. I feel like they know a lot about you anyway with this Moon in reverse. So, you know, there's nothing to hide. They're the Hierophant. This person wants to come in and do the right thing here. I really do feel that way. Temperance. They really wants to balance this out. But you both, with this Temperance here, you both had to do this. I feel like there was some things you still needed to learn as well. Yeah, with the Hermit, you needed to learn some shit too. So it's all right. You both came back at the time that you were both ready. It wasn't just about this man, or it's not just about you. You both needed to separate, and that's what it's about. That's what the twin flame journey is about. You know what I mean? Coming back into who you are at your core. You know what I mean? And the only way you can even be back reunited with your twin flame is being back reunited with self. So you both did the healing work, the shadow work, looked on the inside of yourselves to see what is it that you needed to work on, and you figured it out. And you figured out who the issues were in your lives, and you cut them out because it was time to come back together. And I hope for whoever this is for, that it is a beautiful reunion full of love, laughter, good energy, good vibes, long-lasting bliss. All right. Until the next time, my lovelies. I may come back tomorrow. If not, Merry, 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 Merry Christmas to y'all. And I will see y'all right after Christmas, if not. But who knows? If I have a little time in between my cleaning and whatnot, I'm going to get back with y'all. All right.